It's showtime.
Good morning. If you could only smell how good the studio smells right now, we'll tell you why it smells so good in just a moment. But it's always a good thing to know, too. One thing I've never been accused of is smelling bad.
Who?
Me. I don't know about you. You haven't either.
That is my chapstick.
That smells good, too. Carry on.
Good morning, I'm Jamie Cooper. This is a special edition of Athens in the AM. Amy's Army is in here today. Amy Horton, I'll tell y'all in just a little bit who else we got. But today is National Grilled Cheese Day. Woohoo! National Grilled Cheese Day. Ain't it, Amy?
It sure is.
That'd be a good thing. Ain't it, Amy?
Ain't it,
That
Amy?
is. That's a good catchphrase.
Ain't it, Amy? And today, speaking of grilled cheese, what kind of grilled cheese are you cooking today?
We are doing a Philly steak and grilled cheese today.
Uh-huh. Y'all ever had one of them? You'll have one today. Join us over on set one. Coach Skipworth in here this morning, headed out to West. He runs to West Limestone because he's a track coach out there now. County Chairman Mark Yarbrough. Y'all said y'all had a big day yesterday. His lovely bride Gina in here this morning. Good to have y'all.
Thank you.
Always got something big planned for this weekend. We'll talk about that in just a little bit too. Campaigning getting to y'all?
Sir?
Is campaigning getting to y'all?
No, I love it.
Easy.
Love it.
You are a
on the
signed
go all the
professional. I
time.
tell
Yes,
you.
I am.
I gotta tell you, Mark calls us, I don't know, last Friday afternoon, I think. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm done for the day. He's on the phone
Part of it.
by himself, and he's on the phone for about 30 minutes or 45 minutes. He's going, did I hear this? Very familiar if you ever put a sign in the ground. I got to give a shout out to Robert Voss for teaching us how to do it. I got through the entire process without getting one single callus.
Well,
He wore gloves.
I
Or
hadn't fared that way.
banging myself in the head. All right, so you're going to cook this today. About how many will that feed?
This is going to feed probably about 8 to 10.
8 to 10? Well, that's good because Zack is here today for the entire show, and he's
I
already
don't mean
reserved.
I'm going to eat like 8.
He's already reserved 5 sandwiches.
No,
ain't you,
I
Zack?
haven't. That's an egg.
Where you headed, Zack?
Heading to T-Town here about
Oh, he's off
lunchtime.
today.
About lunchtime.
Going down to see Coach Saban.
We'll talk about that in just a little bit.
His
Y'all got
big
any
day.
magnets with you this morning?
I don't know. I don't. Do you?
Hey,
Right?
here's Glory with the weather.
Yes, I do.
Today it's going to be about 100, ain't it, baby?
It's going to be an absolutely glorious day and lots to do outside today, too. 47 degrees. Get out and enjoy. We're going to see some sunshine. It is going to be absolutely beautiful today. It'll actually feel like spring, but don't think that spring is just here to stay or stick around full time just yet. The high temperature is 77. Tomorrow, 78. We'll take it. Now, Saturday right now, we have a 100% chance of rain, but you know what? That could change. We'll see. Carried on into some rain on Sunday, and then next week, look at those 55 for that high on Monday. So that's hopefully the last colder day, or cooler day rather, and then sun returns, and hopefully we'll stick around those 70s. We sure do want to anyway. But yesterday we got a phone call. I want to give a shout out, or Jamie needs to give a shout out to Stephanie Greenhill.
Yeah, usually, you don't answer your phone unless you know who it is.
Of course.
I don't.
And I answer, as I said, this is Jamie, always, gotta be official. Shout out to Stephanie Greenhill.
Your phone anyway.
Yeah, watches us every day. Just happened to see a commercial running on ZTV. She was watching yesterday afternoon. I don't know what time of day it was, but I was still up, so it must have been early.
Must be.
Anyway, how are you, Gina?
I'm good. How are you?
Staying busy?
We are. Busy, busy, busy.
No. What about you, Mark?
They warned us.
Yes, sir. I'm always busy.
Well, sounds like it. Sounds like it. You know what Adam told us that when we were down at the meeting with y'all the other day, and I will get to that later, is Adam down at the paper said, well, Gloria might as well go ahead and take credit for Toyota coming in. Everybody else doing it.
Sure have.
But you're one of them ones that can do it. Hey, Coach Skipworth, what's happening out West London?
Well, we got our last regular season meet Monday at Athens, and then we have our sectional meet at James Clemens the 27th and 28th. And if we qualify for state, then it's the 1st through the 4th of May down in the Gulf Shores.
Gulf Shores. All right, hey, right now let's take time out. Amanda's going to be in here all day with us today. And then are your other 2 stooges going with you?
Coach, I'll be going down with Coach Pugh, Coach Legs. He's administrator now. He's got to stay all day.
Let me do the intro. Brought to you by KFC. Jack could eat a whole bucket all by and did Sunday after church.
It's like we've got to
No,
get
I
time
didn't.
to
I
go.
ate some good, one of those $5 meals. But welcome to ZTV 11 Sports, brought to you by KFC, the best fried chicken in Athens and Limestone County. Hey, a little more info on that story behind J.K. Scott. The prayer circle said he was riding on the plane, and he said he knew he wanted to do something, and said it had nothing to do with him about being president. Said it had everything to do with him being a man, just being a son. He went from praying to the president to a place of truly praying over this man because God wants to touch him, and God wants to show him he loves him. So I thought that was the most awesome thing. I saw the players praying to the president. Like I said, just impromptu, and players just came up and started doing that, so that's great.
I think so too.
Coach Gus Malzahn said he is not worried about the offense, even though the 5 quarterbacks threw for fewer than 40% of their passes for just 90 yards. Brad, that might be a little bit to worry about. I don't know. But Jared wasn't playing either. Who's doing 7-on-7 drills, so y'all might be all right on that, I believe. Hey, Brace come back. That was a seesaw game yesterday, but Peter Borges came up with a big throw at the plate and got a 2-run single, and the Braves ended up beating the Nationals in 12 innings, 3. And like I said, coaching clinic be going down to Tuscaloosa. Going to have Peterson, the Super Bowl winning coach, Mike McCarthy, Dana Holdren, Ron Zook. So there's going to be a lot of guys. Dr. Elko, that's always on Feinbaum show that speaks, motivational speaker. He's going to be down there too.
Now, how do you get in down there, Zack?
I'm a volunteer assistant at East Limestone.
Oh, so they can all get in.
That is if your head coach gets you in.
Listen,
Coach Legs took care of me all these years now, Coach P.
Don't you dare come back up here next week unless you get what y'all know what I asked him to get.
I don't think
Take that Gloria sign. Get Coach Saban to hold it and take a picture. That's all he's got to do.
Hey, Cedric.
And say vote Gloria.
That's all
He's got to do.
That's simple.
Cedric Burns, who you see all in Coach Saban's picture walking right behind him, he's worse than Secret Service for the president. You can get a picture or you can get an autograph. You have to make your choice right off the spot.
Enjoy that coffee.
Hey, and I got one more thing, Jamie. We mentioned this Tuesday, but on January 11th this year, Rhonda Brewer went in for a neck surgery, and during the surgery event, an artery got cut in her neck, and she's had several strokes. Now she's doesn't have insurance. It's been 4 weeks. 4 weeks since her insurance cut out on her. So her sister Teresa Rusk has started rallying for Rhonda on GoFundMe, and they're trying to raise. It's got 100,000, and they've already raised 11,000 on that. So if anybody can give rallying for Rhonda on GoFundMe, I know they appreciate it.
All right, let's go picture time here on this Thursday morning in Athens, Alabama. Temperature going to be about 80 today. It's a nice day to get out and wear a. Well, look. They just got that puppy. Diesel.
Yes, the night before.
That's Tyler Sims. Y'all know his story. Don't hold it up, Fred. He's the one that went to bed one night and made fun of the guy wearing the rompers in Los Angeles. Woke up, what, 12 million views, Amy?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Woke
Overnight
up
success
with $1 million
and still
in
riding
that
high.
one. Yes, he is.
That's right. What else we got?
Got to see the
Yep,
whole.
there he is again. That's one of them blue pit
Blue
bulls, isn't it?
pits. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It was
Cheap.
the most docile, just lying there in her lap the whole time. It's Kirsten.
What else we got? Oh, there's me and Tyler. That's me on the right.
It is. What up, Brad? Yeah.
That's me on the right.
Thanks for.
Oh, that's
Captain Obvious.
Yesterday was safety day out at the arena, so we were out there, and the kids were great. All of them got to play
Jason
all day.
Black's daughter sang the that with a megaphone.
Isn't she phenomenal?
She awesome.
With a megaphone.
JC
Yes, she
nailed
is.
She's
it.
phenomenal. She's such a great
We got
young
that on
lady.
Facebook, don't we?
Yes, it's on Facebook. You can
Yeah,
hear it
I
in its
watched.
entirety.
So she got all the talent in that family.
The genetics
Oh, my
that that
gosh.
young lady had to overcome from her
Yeah,
father's
Your
side.
mama,
God bless her.
hold it.
Oh, look
They say
there.
big-
Oh, there's a
sometimes
big
big-
Gloria.
Sometimes bigger is better. I believe it. Somebody may have more signs than us, but they ain't gonna have no bigger ones than us. That's right. I'm gonna hook that thing behind the Jeep, and I'm gonna pull that thing all the way downtown.
Hey, go up to the ball field tonight. Ball
Mark
games
gave me
tonight.
special permission to park that thing in front of the courthouse.
I want to thank, no, sir. I want to thank Jerry and all the guys down there. Matt, thank you so much for your kindness and giving us that trailer. You do not know how much we
That old girl
appreciate
would have a
it.
good time marking my tires, would she, downtown?
You don't know that guy.
That's me on the right.
Always good to chat with Pete.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
That's
probably
it.
getting a lot of tires marked down there, that thing.
Yeah.
Several tickets too.
Hey, y'all pay attention. I've got, this is in Dear Abby this morning. I am not making this up. I have got to share this as a Dear Jamie. with
Now, we
y'all.
all know someone like this.
This is true. I read this to Gloria this morning about 3 a.m. when she got out of bed, slept late.
Hey, I got up at 2:30 today.
Y'all are not going to believe this. Here's it says, Dear Jamie, y'all make it Dear Jamie. It says, Dear Abby, y'all pay attention. Recently, I was late to work because I slept in and my boss was upset about it. This has got to be coming from a millennial. But the thing is, it usually is none of his business. Is it? What do I do on my own time? Is it the business of my employer? I don't ask him what he does when he ain't here. This has happened a few times, and I know it might present a problem. But I don't think it's my boss's place to tell me what to do outside of work. Is this legal? This is true. Now, I'm reading this right out of the
Now,
paper.
this person has missed work because they're sleeping
She
in.
goes to work.
Because they're sleeping
Yeah.
in.
I
They've
need
missed
the
work.
extra sleep in the mornings because I like to stay out late at night, which is my right as an American.
Oh, give me. Oh, come on. Oh, don't ask
I'm
me.
not making this up. If I need extra sleep in order to perform my job at a higher level, Commissioner, isn't it better for the company that I sleep in every now and then and show up late to work? I'm hearing blame when I think I should be hearing thank you.
Fire that girl, right?
I don't know, it doesn't say
It
if
could
it's a
be a
male
girl
or
or a
female.
guy.
Hey, or
But
male.
why employees sometimes think they ought to make their own hours?
If
Change
she's
the rules.
late to work or they're late to work, it's a sign of, it's a lack of respect.
Here is Abby's answer, which I agree with. It says, forgive me if this seems harsh, but your boss's business your business is his business. Businesses have regular hours of operation, which are usually stated in the employee handbook, when you should have read when you were being hired. I ain't surprised your boss is upset. It's a natural response when an employee like you relies upon acts of irresponsibility. Because you prioritize your social life, showing above your work life, consider you might want to start looking for another job with more flexible hours.
Absolutely.
Now, dealing with employees you got.
200 and almost 270?
Have you
Good
any of them ever
grief.
written you a complaint like this?
No, sir.
And you did what?
Considering about 119 work for the sheriff's department, I can promise you none of them written in letter.
Is that not the dumbest thing
Pretty
you've
much.
ever heard?
That's pretty
It
sad.
happens a lot more than you think.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
When I ran a Barnes & Noble in Virginia, and I had a girl that would show up late every Saturday and Sunday. And she was a great worker when she was here, but I told her, I said, I don't know what's going on. She goes, well, I stopped taking my meds on the weekend. And I said, well, here's the thing. If you don't start taking your meds and show up on time, you're not going to be able to afford your insurance because you're not going to be here anymore.
Way to put it into prioritizing
You know,
for
you
them.
got to be here when you're supposed to be here.
Exactly.
I guarantee if you work for yourself, it's like me. If I showed up for the show at 6:45,
We wouldn't be doing a show.
How many of your sponsors do you think would stay?
0.
Maybe one.
thank you, Zack, for answering that question.
Eddie Pruitt Ford would be with you. He's with you.
I have never
Every day.
Let me talk about myself for a moment.
That's a first.
Wow. Wow.
I have never been late for anything, I don't think, in my entire life. I'll be early for my funeral.
I told everybody I'd be early. Because I show up
You'll be there.
15, 20 minutes early. People say, wait, sir. And that's me. I showed up right at 2:30 yesterday at the doctor's office, and I thought I was late, even though I was right on time. I like to be there 15, 20 minutes early.
I like to be there early.
Me too.
I can't.
Church, I'm there early.
But that's true. That's what's in Dear Abby today. So
Well,
anyway,
obviously, it's a problem if they're printing it. Someone had to write it
well,
in.
millenniums, that's the way they go. All right, got to take a break. We'll come back and play Judge Jamie in just a
No.
moment. Y'all, hang on. And now, coming out like a stallion that I am, it's time to play Judge Jamie with a.
What was I talking about, me?
Yeah. Let's talk about me for a moment. If you can't hear me,
No.
didn't you hear me?
Yep.
Call Zeke. He's got 6 locations. Hazel Green here in Athens is the main one. Tell him we sent you by there. Call Zeke. If you got somebody that can't hear, send them over there. Y'all remember this is why we play the game. This is the wrong answer. is the right answer. Maybe to wake both of y'all up this morning. You had a rough day yesterday.
Long day.
Long day yesterday. But first, let me tell you about a special thing coming up this Sunday after church in Minor Hill, Tennessee. Y'all know they rebooted Roseanne. We're rebooting a Country Rover story. We are going to a chicken drop at Ronnie's place now. And it's also a meet and greet with Gloria. Where else can you go like this?
Go and do a Country Rover
on a
story
rainy
and get to
Sunday
talk to
afternoon,
everyone.
reboot a Country Rover story. Chicken drop, did it 30 years ago there. Probably some of the same people be back. And then a lot of people from the county go. Y'all probably never have been to one, being the chairman of the county commission. You never got out and seen anything like that.
I have seen a few chicken drops in my time.
In the day.
Yeah.
They do it across the state line in
Yeah.
Yarbrough too. All right, here we go. First question is, what is the newest thing proposed by the Alabama Beverage Control System?
I have no idea.
ABC.
Water fountains that dispense.
Well, that's a good answer, but wrong. Curbside service at grocery stores where you can place your order for alcohol. They don't sell liquor, and they sell wine and beer, and they'll bring it out to your vehicle.
Well,
I don't know when they're going to start that in Athens, but they might. They're
Damn
doing
it.
for the first time ever a county-wide play featuring several schools in Morgan County. That play is this weekend. Friday night and Saturday night. Tickets are $5. It starts at 7 o'clock. Priceville, Brewer, West Morgan, and Danville doing a classic Broadway show.
nice.
Right up your alley there, Mr.
Hey,
Actor.
yeah, Mr.
Oh,
Actor.
yeah.
Well, they're showing it. What is it?
We
Oh,
don't know.
what?
Well, right there's the answer. Oklahoma would be
Oh, I
the
did
answer.
not know.
You could probably do that. You were great in the
You
thing
were
down
awesome
there.
in
Yeah,
Pope
you did a
Salad.
Oh, yeah,
good job.
Pope Salad, yeah.
Yes.
All right, here's another one of those things that's kind of hard to believe. What is the newest thing that could catch on nationwide with kids?
Is it a good thing?
Tide Pods?
Is it a good thing?
Hopefully that doesn't
It's something
happen.
we all used to do.
Roller skate.
Hula hoop.
Running.
After Utah, north of here, passed the country's first law legalizing so-called free-range parenting, meaning your kids can go without you to a park and stuff.
Is that safe?
Free-range parenting is the concept that gives kids the freedom to do things alone, like explore a playground or ride a bike to school, making them healthier, happier, and more resilient.
Yeah, but in this day and time,
Somebody will
isn't that
grab
more
'em.
dangerous? Yeah.
Somebody will
Wait a
grab 'em.
minute now.
Kidnapped?
Our parents used to let us out. Well, they're trying to get rid of some of us, but they
I was hoping somebody grabbed us.
let us out early in the morning, and we wouldn't come back in till
Nobody, they knew you.
They
Nobody
take you
grabbed
to
you.
the
Hey, it's
outside.
supper time.
Well, back then,
You
dinner
weren't allowed to be inside
That's
back
right.
in.
You put-
You better be outside if it was
It's a
daylight.
different world now, though.
dinner
Have video.
was lunch. Supper
Yeah.
was at night.
Right.
Remember when you were the remote control? Daddy said, go turn that TV. Turn it up. Or
Don't turn the antenna.
Yeah.
Yeah. Turn it just a little bit.
Go turn the antenna.
Stop. That's
That's what
good.
people tell me every day. Man, that Country Rover would have gone viral. Yeah, it did on an antenna when I was doing it. True story. All right. Y'all may know the name. This is in USA Today. What is the term FOMO? F-O-M-O. Put that up, Brad. What does that mean?
I know what the option is.
No, I didn't say homo. I said FOMO.
I know what mofo man. I don't know what
What does FOMO mean?
Four more?
What?
Four more?
First out, more
I
out.
don't know.
First
No, it's good.
First out.
Fear of missing out.
Oh, fear of missing out. So that's a new
USA
text.
Today is
I'm
from
gonna
social
text
media
you
terms.
today.
Fear of missing
What?
out.
Fear of missing out.
Story of my life.
If y'all don't join us Sunday, you're going to miss out.
Because
That's right.
You a FOMO.
FOMO.
He's going to put that on his license plate.
I know where you can get it done. The new license commission can take care of that.
Hey, I got to go there today and get my car tag.
Hey, do you? I got something for you to wear in there.
Where shit?
No, he won't do it.
Ran into Greg Tucker yesterday. We're put over to the grocery store.
Greg's a good old
We
guy.
did.
All right, let's move on to some hard questions this morning. Huh? So, Zach, that is your life story, huh?
Very well. Always, yeah.
Fear of
No
Answer it,
comment.
Zach, is it or not?
I
Huh?
can make some comment.
All right. Now, only people that make a lot of money can afford something like this, but if you're the chairman of the Limestone County Commission, you and your lovely bride could afford a vacation like this.
Of
A
course.
12-day luxury orbiting hotel. You get to experience, see, y'all look,
Lucky girl.
you get to experience stunning views, zero gravity. It's going to be open in 2022. It's called the Aurora Station.
What do you do?
You go up there, you stay in this orbiting, the stunning views. You will see how many you're going to be in it for a 2-day visit.
Oh, wow.
No, a 12-day visit. 12-day visit. There it is right there. How many sunrises and sunsets will you witness?
All of them.
boy.
36.
16. But the main thing is they go 6 people at a time.
Wow.
2 crew members and 2 paying people. What is the cost of this 12-day journey? Yeah,
Crazy.
next anniversary.
$1 million.
Crazy.
Couple 100,000, maybe?
It's got to be a couple
That's all.
couple-
Wrong answer.
5 million.
You do the budget for the
5
county?
million. 5 million.
It's $2 million if you want the rustic package,
Yeah.
which is an outhouse added on at the end of it.
So how
Oh,
much
you
is
can pee outside.
So he knows the
Uh-huh.
expenses of his budget.
You can
We don't
pee-
know the
you can pee
NASCAR.
outside.
I mean,
You
NASCAR.
work.
How do you get there? I mean,
Yeah, up in
And
space.
collect it and turn it into water.
That's what you do for a living. The total cost of that is $9.5 million,
Oh, my.
I think, per person.
Who want to do something stupid?
Huh?
So I'd have to be the chairman for the next, like,
100
110 years.
Let's just say a long time.
I can make it up there when I'm 165.
A long time. Two other simple questions.
You'll have a better view when you're 165.
A 40-something-year-old, this really happened this week,
Free.
New Jersey investment banker sued Johnson & Johnson for a talcum powder that caused him to get
Well,
a
maybe
form
not
of
free.
cancer where it had asbestos in it. How much money was he awarded?
$37 million?
$37 million was the first time. They added on to it, that's the right answer.
40.
They added on to it to make it $80 million. No, $117 million total, added another 80 to it.
Pain and suffering.
There are 6,610 lawsuits currently. Only Amy and Gina may know the next one. You're
Why
in
do they
Eleanor,
do that? Why
Georgia.
not spread that out where people can actually get some of those funds?
What are the most toxic,
Horrible.
dirty pesticides, fruits, and vegetables you can eat? What would be number 1?
Me and Maddie love
Spinach.
number
Peaches.
1.
beaches, yeah.
Maddie and I love
Spinach.
number 1. You know what it is, Jason?
Spinach is number 2.
What do we eat every time she would be out?
Lettuce.
Strawberries are
Bananas.
number 1.
Strawberries.
Strawberries are number 1.
Strawberries.
Apples
Wow.
3, grapes.
Wow.
Yeah.
What
I
is
love
number 1?
strawberries.
Yes.
Cleanest fruit or vegetable you can eat?
Corn.
Orange.
Avocados.
Blueberries.
Avocados is the right answer.
Yum.
Sweet corn is 2, pineapples 3, cabbage, and then onions coming in at 4.
Wow.
All right, I think I may let that go with that because I've got some others here, but I don't really want to have to. I'll save them for next week. Okay, I'll do one other one here.
Talk your
What is the average salary yearly of Judge Judy?
2.5 million.
50 million or
5 million.
something?
2.5.
1.8 million.
1.5.
30 million.
$5 million.
It's
A million.
ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
She makes from CBS $47 million a year to do Judge
Oh,
Judy.
wow.
Judge Judy, and they say that is a bargain.
Brad, we need to syndicate Judge Jamie. man.
Wow.
See if we make a couple
47,
bucks.
more, a little bit more than Jeremy.
You should have been a judge
That-
being on TV.
I tried to be.
Well, that's true.
I tried to be. Now I just act like one on
There
TV.
you go.
Making a whole lot
Minus
less
the
money
check.
than me. We'll take a break. Be right back. Y'all hang on.
never a dull moment here. I promise you that. If you ever want to come and watch the show live, come on up Tuesday through Thursday. Nope, tickets are free. Just see me. 603-4848 is my number if you need to do that and come on up here one morning. But 47 degrees, 48 this morning. It's going to be an absolutely gorgeous day. Get out. It's going to be 77 to 78 degrees. I'll see a lot of you out and about. Seems like we're everywhere these days and sure are having fun doing it. Tomorrow, temperatures around 78. 78 is not bad. Saturday, we've got rain, but don't let it ruin anything. There's a lot of indoor activities taking place, too. We'll tell you more about that. But right now, let's tell you where.
All right, good to have y'all up here, Mr. and Miss Chairman of Madison. I keep wanting to say Madison County. I guess because, you know, Madison County is
There's a lot
in
of
Limestone County. Huntsville is.
Well, City Huntsville, that is something that's funny. I see people say, Madison County's annexing, taking up Limestone County. Well, Limestone County borders hadn't changed in 200 years.
Yeah.
Insane.
So other people just keep coming. You know, the other day I read something that said, I don't know why all these people are talking about Huntsville and Madison. Well, they're part of Limestone County.
Or Limestone County.
Whether or not people in Limestone County won't admit it or not, they are part of it.
Exactly.
So, hey, I noticed Monday's the deadline for the debris to be picked up here. Now, that is out of your control, right?
Well, what we did was, we're prohibited to go on private property by state law, but we had asked everyone if they could get the debris out to the easement, county easement, we would pick it up. And Phil Vandiver, Madison County Commissioner, let Stanley Hill use those knuckle trucks to pick it up, and we took the money out of solid waste fund, made sure, got it cleared through our attorney general. So, yeah, Monday winds that up, but Stanley Hill's done a great job cleaning all that up.
So I know that a lot of people, you know, I remember the old days growing up in New York, my dad's best friend was the chairman out there in District 3. He needed a load of gravel, sewer lines put in, a septic tank, not sewer, you know, septic tank.
Times have changed.
No charge, you go out here and do whatever you want to do. Boy, now times change.
Oh, no,
But let me tell you what I need.
You can't get off.
You don't ever hear that.
Let me tell you what I need. You know, let's go back to what Adam said down at the paper, because there's an article this morning in Huntsville Annexation Limestone. It's been 3 months since the announcement was made. What has really changed out there since then?
Everything. All that.
Have you been out?
Old gin's gone, the water tank's gone, everything cleared out. The city of Huntsville's run sanitary sewer line up to the site. Had the pre-construction hearing last Wednesday on the dirt. They'll let that out on the next week or two, and then we're going to have a groundbreaking out there, tentatively set for around the middle of June, and then everything's going.
And then that's when everything starts materializing.
They've already started, but as far as the actual really moving.
It looks
of the dirt,
different out there if you ride by.
Since you grew up, most of y'all grew up in Limestone County, but is it hard to imagine, or can people get a concept of what's about to take place in Limestone County?
No.
Can you even imagine it?
Yeah, because I was in construction development for so long, but the scale of this, for example, I don't know if you looked this morning, we got a $1.5 million grant from the U.S. Department of Commerce yesterday for Calhoun Community College. That'll give us 219 more jobs.
Wow.
And all that is put in a facility to train workers for the automotive sector, like Bocar, Toyota, Mazda.
Now,
Federal Mogul and
you've made a statement up here before, when this I think happened when it did a couple months ago, about the number of jobs totally affected by this over the next 5 to 10 years, and that was astronomical. What was it?
Well, it's a 2.5 multiplier. In the last 3.5 years, we brought now 7,219 jobs to Limestone County. We'll multiply that by 2.5. So you're talking another 18,000, so it's about 25,000 jobs.
Wow.
If people don't understand the multiplier, let's say this person goes to work for Toyota Mazda, or works for Polaris, or works for Shape. They're going to need a doctor, a lawyer. They're going to shop at small businesses, an accountant. They're going to need a dentist. They're going to get their nails done, get their hair done, get their hair cut, whatever. So that's where you get your multiplier jobs in.
Unbelievable.
Trickles down.
Can Greenbrier handle any more business out there?
Well, according to Jerry, he can't get there because that bridge has been out, but it's kind of like old Yogi Berry's. Nobody goes there no more because it's a crowd.
What is the deal on the bridge?
Here's the thing about the bridge. God, Jason and I have been beat up, especially to go out there and set, because they will just beat you up about it. That started as an $800,000 project, Christmas 2 years ago. Okay, $800,000 replaced the bridge. Well, Jason didn't have $800,000. We didn't have $800,000, so we had to apply for federal money through ALDOT. So we got an 80-20 match. Well, then when you do that, you got to go through all these federal regulations, and they found the snail, so that 800,000 went to $2.5 million bridge.
Endangered snails.
And
Federal's fault.
You gotta take care of the
Aldott,
snails.
We finally met with John Cooper, Director Aldott, about a month ago, and they finally give us the go-ahead. It's been designed and done, so they're going to go
So
ahead.
basically, back to my original question, when's it gonna be over?
Probably a year from now.
What?
Takes that long to build a bridge that big. You cannot no longer get in that stream, and they changed it where it had to be spanned across. So you're basically going to have to come
Are the
there with
snails still
cranes,
there?
take that up, and span it
Reason why you can't
across.
get in
It'd be
the
like
water.
a suspension bridge across there. And it's going
What
to
do you
be
think? You
40
just
foot
5
wide.
minutes put up a bridge?
And they're actually going to come back and build another one right beside it.
Well, he is the chairman, he can pull some corners.
Oh, yeah, a miracle?
Jane, can I have a question from the audience?
Yeah.
Hey, what's this about the fish and all this now, saying that's going to cause an
Endangered
issue?
fish
The
out there.
the special type of fish or something, I saw that the other day.
That's between the
We're no longer
National
taking questions from the audience.
Wildlife fish and all that, and this group that's going to do that.
Gina, let's talk to you for a
But
second.
the snails are still there.
What is happening Saturday for the Yarbrough campaign?
That's our campaign kickoff day. It's going to be out at the Sheriff's Arena from 11 to 2. It's going to be rain or shine. Hopefully, we'll put up the big tent and be able to sit outside for a little while if it's pretty. If not, it'll be inside. We're going to have barbecue, hot dogs. We're going to have a bouncy house. We're going to have hay rides. And we're going to have yard signs and magnets. So everybody come on out and get a yard sign.
Yard signs and magnets.
Y'all know about them, don't you?
Ain't y'all about yard signing out?
We do.
We have about yard signing out.
Mind you, I got to tell y'all are masters at yard signs. Not yard
their
signs,
fir-
I'm talking
not their
about
first
big
rodeo.
signs.
Big signs.
I've got 3 more. I've got 97 4x8 signs out. I got 3 more to go. I'm done.
And
I've put
I've
up-
claimed those 3 for Saturday, so he can't put them up.
I've put up 92 of them myself.
Good job.
Well, you're
I
you're very
enjoy it.
talented. You're talking on the phone.
Never skip the beat.
Best thing ever.
It
Jeremy
takes-
called me the other
it
day. I was
takes two
talking to him on my text
It
phone
takes
and
2 hands
driving.
to do that.
Did you see how I
And
was
he's
doing
like,
that?
"What are you doing?" You know,
I knew what you
put
were
the
doing.
stuff-
I know what you're doing. I can hear it.
Hey, I've put up so many of them.
fun, though.
You know, people forget I'm an old
Yeah.
construction guy. That's what I did before I got into this, so I don't mind that.
Man, if I'd gotten the callus out, I'd quit a long
we
time
did
ago.
not buy near as many signs,
Hey.
and they're much smaller. But for Jamie Cooper to even put up one sign,
I applaud you.
we accomplished something.
That was
Robert
great.
called me. He helped me put my
When I
first.
see
Robert
those
knows how to
pictures,
put
I
it
was
up.
like, go Jamie.
I put that on that trailer yesterday, too.
You did not.
Uh-huh.
You did not.
I got up there with a drill. I was all over that thing, man.
Nobody believes that.
I
No
was all
truth
over
to
there.
that.
Well, I appreciate you letting me park that down around the courthouse, Mark.
Not a problem. Not a problem.
Take up a whole block.
Not a problem.
Well, Robert and Christy let me park in front of their office. I'll go there.
Just block the whole city.
Put
Yeah.
it
right.
down there, yeah. I really want to get to that when the car show comes up.
That's coming up.
It is.
coming
2
up.
weeks.
Is it 2 weeks from
It's the
Saturday?
28th. Mm-hmm.
28.
We'll be there
the
live
28th,
doing the
yeah.
radio show.
All right.
Must
All right,
have
so
known all
rain or
about it.
shine Saturday.
Rain or shine. Starts at 11, ends at 2. Hopefully, like I said, we'll be outside in the big tent, but if not, we'll be inside.
So y'all having a big event, and don't forget our big event. We'll talk more with Amy about that coming up. It's rain or shine too, and it's indoors and
Get out there
outdoors.
Saturday and have a good time and bring the kids.
We'll talk
Bring
about
the
that.
kids.
All right, thank y'all for all your support.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And everything. Y'all
You're
do such a
welcome.
wonderful job running the county, and I do want Gloria to take credit for Toyota.
I know how to spell it.
Hey,
You guys
I
did
got to
great.
ask you this while you're up here because I might not see. I know I'll see you Saturday. Michelle called me yesterday. Are we still on for that for next week or?
Monday. Proclamation.
Talk about, yeah, it was at the, I was, of course, out yesterday, but it did go through the work session, so y'all be there Monday. We're going to do a county official proclamation recognizing Jamie Cooper for 44 years
Wow.
in broadcasting.
You know, I told
That's
Mark.
all
I
you
said,
need.
Limestone County Institution.
Oh,
right.
come on, boy.
That's right. Well,
Let's talk about Jamie.
65 years, didn't I? I said, Mark, I can wait.
Oh, I
I mean,
take the
15
back
years. I
order.
can wait another 50 years and we can do it.
I've been telling him for
Yes, you
2.5, 3 years. Have I not,
You
Gloria?
have, you have.
We want to do this. We want to recognize you. And finally, he comes to a commission meeting, and we're doing one for
Sick
Jay
call.
and them at Sick Call. And then he just absolutely,
Well, I can wait.
I can't believe it. I'm like, I've been trying to tell you for 3 years.
50
So
more
we're
years
going
and
to,
I'll be here 65 years.
long overdue, we're going to recognize our institution, our legend,
It needs to be an institution.
Mr. Jamie Cooper.
Thank you. I knew I liked you. Y'all know I never talk about myself. I'm most humble person. You know,
I'm surprised you know how to say it.
Country over superstar, local TV icon
Jamie, it
legend.
needed to be said.
It needed to be said, and it shall be. We'll take a break. Y'all hang on.
Oh, that's cold, Michael.
Well, hey, this is the first. Welcome back. Zack, you just told me that you're going to be up at the car show on Saturday, April the 28th.
We'll be there. Applebee's Tailgate Talk will be there live. Don't know exactly where we'll be setting up at, but we'll be there. We're actually going to have former cheerleader Jennifer Cobb, who works with Parkinson. Her dad's got Parkinson's disease, and she works with the Michael J. Fox Foundation. So she'll actually be there with a tent set up. And so come by. We'll put you on the radio, interview you, and we're supposed to have a good time.
Well, that's cool. We're going to be up there, the big car show on the square. Again, it's, I don't know, they're expecting, if the weather's good this year, probably 400 or 500 cars, a lot of vendors. I mean, it's an open car show to all cars, trucks, bikes. I know they're excited. You know, the team that's kind of running it this year was excited to have the city, the police, the businesses all kind of on board about them having a downtown square show. If it does not completely rain it out and have storms and hail and lightning, there are some car shows this weekend. There's one at Rocket Harley out on 565. There's also one at Asbury. United Methodist is having their car show on Hughes Road on Saturday. Eckenrod Ford down in Coleman is having their all Ford show this Saturday. As I told you on Tuesday, our group is going to be driving up to White House, Tennessee to go see the TV show Gears with Stacy David. We're cruising up there, our Mustang Club with the Mopar Club. So when you going to come on a cruise with us, Zack?
I don't know, man, but I tell you, I love looking at your car, buddy.
Well,
that is a good-looking color on that.
We're going to
Yeah.
go there
Color.
in just a minute.
Oh, wow. Hey, I was going to mention, too, the East Limestone.
Thank you.
A lot of people wondering about the East Limestone Prom was supposed to be this weekend. Yeah, National Grilled Cheese. I'm fixing to try it here in a second. But the East Limestone Prom was supposed to be this weekend, but they were afraid for the rain and everything. And I know that messed up a lot of people, but it's going to be next weekend. So I know junior, senior prom will be next weekend. And I'm fixing to eat a
Well, that sounds good. I can't wait to dig in. Well, let's head to the kitchen. Gloria's got something special over there. What are you eating over there, Gloria?
Okay, you caught me with my mouth full. All right, Amy's with us this morning. Now, typically you can find Amy where?
At Salon Eclipse. I was going to say Facebook.
Salon Eclipse, where of course you do cut hair. But today is National Grilled Cheese Day, so we're like, Amy, okay, you got to come up with a specialty grilled cheese because they have so many different ways that you can make a grilled cheese, and I love this.
Well, actually, I did this one because you'd mentioned that you like it. So it's like the Philadelphia steak and grilled cheese. It's got the thin sirloin steak, provolone cheese, the red peppers, green peppers, and onions.
You got to have the onions in there. It gives it so much flavor. So what's your special? You just throw some butter in there and cook it all together, or what?
Actually, you put mayonnaise instead of butter on both sides of the bread and just toast it like a regular grilled cheese.
And this is what was smelling so good when we came in. Of course, you put the onions and the green peppers and red peppers together and just saute those till they get soft. And then, of course, you just grill your bread. Did you put everything in the sandwich and then grill the bread with
Yeah,
it?
you put the bottom slice down, then fill it, and then put the top slice on and flip it over.
Absolutely delicious. All right. Sunday, Jamie is going to be doing a recap or a reboot, whichever you'd like to call it, of Country Rover Classic that he's done in the past, and it has been at Ronnie's place. And it's actually, since we're going to do that, we thought, well, why not get a great chance to meet everybody up there, introduce several different things that we're doing, talk to them, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We've got several people coming with us, and you guys are going to be there, so it should be a good time. Now, tell me about their food that they have.
They do country fried plates every day, like different kind of country fried meats. You can call up there and place your order and go pick it up. Good country cooking every day, and they also cook off the grill as well.
I was going to say, a lot of people know Ronnie from, of course, Ronnie and his daughter now has it.
You got Penny, and then his wife Patsy.
And keep Ronnie in thoughts.
Yes, he does not feel well. He's been sick for a while, so he just doesn't feel well. But Penny and Patsy's got it going on up there, so come up there and see us.
They do.
Fun.
That's right. And hopefully we'll have some goodies to give away that day up there too, so that won't be bad. But Gina, how was it? Good? It was great. It was really good. If you now you also still have your cooking page?
Yes, we still have that on Facebook too. So put Amy's Down Home Cooking. Recipes on there every day.
I saw where you had posted a recipe and someone said, I thought you were going to bed.
I don't sleep. Vampire.
You don't at all. You don't at all. Well, thank you guys for all your help. Tell Cindy to.
All right. I know she loves these things right here. Don't forget, Yarbrough kickoff 11 o'clock, rain or shine, out at the Sheriff's Arena this Saturday. Sunday, as they just talked about, we'll be in Minor Hill, Tennessee, after church, hanging out up there with a lot of Limestone County voters who come up, and we'll reboot a 30-year House of Food here, Zack.
It's good. It's good.
Speaking of eating, we're going to go back to a country over story I did. We ran some Monday there from 1986. For y'all that can't do math, that's 30 years ago. And I always say like one of my all-time favorites, but they seem to all be one of my all-time favorites. The Moon family over in Holly Pond, Alabama. They got up at Sunday. They're both passed away now. I think he passed away. Arlen did a couple of years ago. And Inez used to eat, it looked like a rubber band she would carry around with her, but it was chitlins, baked chitlins. And she ate them raw. I mean, yeah, baked chitlins. They looked like a thing of rubber band. She ate them. They would get up at sunup. He cut hair on the side, played a fiddle. They were all musically talented. The Moon family, and the granddaughter and daughter still playing with groups all across the country now doing bluegrass. But what they did, they'd get up at sunup, milk cows. She'd come in, churn her own butter. You'll see that right now. And she made saucer-size biscuits. From Holly Pond, Alabama, from 30 years ago, here's the Moon family. We'll see y'all Saturday, Sunday, all weekend. Vote Gloria.
Before most of us have even considered getting up in the mornings, Inez and Arlen Moon have already done practically a day's work. For Arlen, at this time of morning, the thing on his mind is breakfast.
I get out and do the chores and do my milking, and I'm always ready to eat. Then she got them good golden brown biscuits ready for me when I get the milking done.
The Moons, married 49 years, live life as if it never changed. They're old-fashioned and proud of it. They raise just about everything they eat. Inez is particularly fond of her homemade saucer-sized biscuits and her homemade butter.
I've always told my kids when they started doing any kind of a job
All right, girl, quit talking about me and they.
to do it right. If it ain't done right, it ain't done at all.
The Moons aren't taking care of the daily chores. They're usually making music. And at times, well, that can last all day.
If there's one thing Inez Moon and her family believe in, it's doing things the old-fashioned way. Inez has even got a microwave, but she only uses it to thaw out chicken livers for fishing. Wasn't what you told me. They're all in after good over, Jamie Cooper.